Hey everyone, welcome to Cafe Rise. Almost did it again. Welcome to Cafe Rise. We're glad to have you here. This is Rob, Greg. Well, actually, I don't know who this is. And Josh Jones. We're here to tell you a little bit more about Infinity Rising and what's happening with us. This is episode number 144. It's our Halloween episode, so we occasionally just get a little funky and have a little fun. My costume did not quite turn out the way I'd hoped. Of course, I waited to the last minute, and my wife was not happy with me. She's like, I could have knocked this out of the park if you'd have given me more time. And yeah, she's right. She would have killed it. I didn't give her enough time. But it is what it is. Here I am. Hopefully you guys can tell who I am. Rob, what are you drinking today?
Well, today I have a double galactic shots.
Double galactic shots?
Mm.
One for you and one for me?
Sure, here you go.
What's a galactic?
I mean, on Earth, they call it lemonade.
Okay. Nice. So tell us, well, actually, let me tell you, all of you guys, what's up in this episode. We're going to talk about the apartment sale. We're going to talk about tokenomics. We're going to talk about the next build, which might be out at the time of publish of this video. So all of that, the apartment sale might have even started by the time of that, the publish of this video as well. So yeah, fun episode. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. And let's go ahead and kick it off.
Interested to know what you're drinking and how.
Well, that's the thing. And I didn't really answer you because there's nothing going to go through this mask at the moment. However,
I mean, you could use photosynthesis.
Since I already kind of know that I have a tolerance, a very slim tolerance for having masks constricting my face, I'll be taking this off fairly shortly. And at that point, I'll drink some good old chilled coffee.
So I'm guessing you're the messenger.
You're correct. I'm the messenger. I was going to try to paint some texture on. My wife was going to help me paint texture on it, like the face of the messenger texture, but it didn't work well on this fabric. Again, I didn't give her enough time. She did a good job cutting these things out. But yeah, like should have started a month ago because the materials become the issue. It's like we could have really done well with this had we had, but I waited till the last second. That's what I did. Anyway. You've crossed the veil through the gate. Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah. Infinity is rising. Yeah. So, well, that would have been better if my costume worked out as planned.
I liked it. It was good. Well, I've come of one of the many factions that still remain on the Earth.
Okay.
Not quite the Terror, but I do have my war paint on.
Yeah, you do. Okay. So not quite the Terra, one of the many factions that roam the Earth.
There's a leak. There are many factions, not just the Terra.
I like it. I like it. Is there a particular name for this?
Well, there isn't, and I'm hoping that David might get a tattoo for in-game players because that'd be cool. I'm just going to call this the Risen.
The Risen. All right. The Risen. I like it. Good stuff. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and kick this episode off, shall we? So we've got the apartment sale. Lodging in the Hub City apartments, which coming in a future build, not this one currently that's coming out today. However, future build, hopefully this year, where you can customize your apartment using building kits or any one of the over 500 free assets that you can use in your apartment. Build it out just the way you want. You can move walls, move furniture, move paintings, change the colors, change the textures, all sorts of fun stuff. So it gives you a ridiculous amount of flexibility, and that's going very well. Of course, it's going to have, iteration 1, 2, and 3, etc. But to set us up for that, we're doing the apartment sale with you guys, our community. You're very well aware. We've been showing the pinnacles, the elites. We've been showing all the apartments, and that is happening as of today, Friday, it should already be underway. If it's not underway right now, then something weird went wrong, which there's definitely been some tech issues this week with large infrastructure providers. But we hung in there with it, and things should be going well. So hopefully you guys are already enjoying the apartment sale. I think it's pretty incredible. Rob, do you like the structure of it? It's basically, it's so different than anything we've done before, because the rarities are the actual sizes, and you pay for one, and you might get a large, you might get a small.
Yeah, I think it's quite exciting because in the past there's been people that have gone for the small land plots and the medium and the large, and probably were never going to compete, for the copious ones, which was the very largest of land plots. Whereas this one gives everybody a chance of the pinnacle and all the others in between.
Yep. Agreed. I think I've reached my tolerance levels. I can't do it any longer.
Whoa.
Okay.
You are the messenger. There's a leak.
Huh? I'm
There's
the messenger.
You didn't
that was as far as I could go with it. I was really
I've never seen your hair before.
I think you haven't? I think I was pretty disappointed with myself, because had I given my wife enough time, she would have killed it. But yours is great, as usual.
Now you've left me hanging.
What do you mean?
I'm in costume still.
You're always in costume. You love being in costume.
Yeah.
Now you've one-upped me.
Oh, well, that's not
I would actually say, once again, on Halloween, you've 10-upped me.
I'm sure you got your Bob Ross wig. Is that not hanging around?
It is, but I can only last for like 3 minutes in that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so freaking hot. That was the thing. This thing was smothering my face, and I'm slightly claustrophobic
I am
already.
absolutely roasting here. You can't see. I've got my graphics card going. I've got the heating.
You're roasting.
Yeah.
So you're just willing to go the extra mile for this.
I'm all in.
That's the difference between you and I. I'm like, holy crap, I feel claustrophobic in this mask. It's coming off of me right now. Okay, so I did do a decent job on the background. David helped me out with that.
Works. Yeah,
that was the background for the messenger in the trailer that recently released. So most of you guys in our community have seen that trailer. However, anybody that's not yet watching, please find the trailer on our YouTube channel and check it out, because that's our game trailer. And we're editing some shots in there before we list on Steam and Epic, but that's coming very soon. We'll have that on the coming soon pages with Steam and Epic, which, Steam's the largest game distribution platform out there. It's got pretty much all the mainstream gamers, and so that's going to be a huge move for us. So we want to make sure that trailer's right. But anyway, go check it out right now in its current state, and then you can see it again on Steam or Epic. Back to the apartment sale. So you buy a unit. It gets you the rights to, I think the way it's going to work is you're going to run around and choose the one you want in game when a build comes out. Yep. Something like that.
That's what I've heard.
Now, that's a little different than land grab style, obviously, where you can do it on the website. We didn't have time to set that up for tech for the website for the apartment sale.
So, it's a lot harder as well.
More of a gamer asset.
Yeah, but because they're apartments, it's so hard to do a map of all the different apartments.
Yeah,
high rises and built together.
High rises and all the rooms are together. There's really not a whole huge amount of uniqueness to each one. However, you might want to figure out which. Do you want the sunset or the sunrise? I don't know what's going to happen with that.
If you don't claim them, they will always be able to be claimable. So if you don't claim them, you will hold that POA, that player-owned asset. And if you do want to trade it and give it to somebody else, then they will be able to come in and claim. So it doesn't lose any kind of utility if you don't.
That's true. That's a great point. So even if you don't have the ability to play the game right now, you could still participate.
Yep.
And you buy a unit and you'll get whatever size you get. You might get a large, a pinnacle, whatever. There's also a big NFT giveaway or POA giveaway in this, I know I'm struggling with these language changes. Player-owned asset giveaway where there's going to be 5, I believe, totally unique, one-of-a-kind, pinnacle size apartments that are being given away. So that is can't even really put a dollar amount to it because you'll be one of one. It's one of one asset. It's completely unique.
I'm with you.
It will be the rarest asset you can get inside of Cornucopias right now, I think. Inside of Infinity Rising.
Cornucopias, the place the apartments are in is Cornucopias.
Is the nation of Cornucopias, yes. So yeah, so I think it's pretty exciting, and there's more rewards than that for participating. The deck is published in our Discord. You can definitely go, if you haven't joined our communities, go join our Discord now. Check it out. We are constantly building, adding new game releases. We've been building all through the bear, and we've got incredible stuff coming the remainder of this year. And the best way to find out what's going on, just pop into our Discord, ask the community what's happening. They'll tell you. Ask them what to do in the game. Tell them you have any problems, whatever. We'll help you get through it. But yeah, it's a fun time for us with this apartment sale coming and everything that's coming the remainder of this year. So, I mean, that leads me to the next build. You want to cover a little bit of the next build, or was there anything else from the apartments you wanted to cover, Rob?
No. I mean, it's a nice segue into the build. What we were planning on doing is when we released the last build a few weeks ago, we knew we were immediately going to be working on a hotfix. So we worked on the hotfix, and then we were going to do another hotfix on top of that. But somewhere in between, we actually added way more features than we were going to, because we couldn't hold back anymore. So this next release, which was scheduled for Friday, but it could be this weekend, we'll be upgrading to a full release. So it's no longer a hotfix. So yeah, I think the apartments are in there. The apartments will be sold in game. This is fictitious in game by the brand name, the Reserve. So the Reserve is where the show homes are. So that's the fictitious kind of real estate agents.
Yes, and there is a real estate agent that many may have seen commercials from so far. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Our agent for the Reserve. He's pretty good. Guy's got some sales skills.
Yeah. Took a long time to recruit him. There was a big list.
Yeah, huge list, long waiting list, a lot of interviews. I think I interviewed over 30 people before we actually hired him. Just kidding, that didn't happen. However, he knocked it out of the park. There's no doubt. And we're having some fun with that. I talked to the marketing team actually earlier today and said, excellent job. I want to do more of this. Let's figure it out. So we're going to have a brainstorming next week, because for anybody that is just getting acquainted with us, one of our values is entertainment. We have always strived in the very beginning with our community to be entertaining all the way along. We're building a game after all, right? So we want to make the whole process fun, everything. 5-star luxury type experience all the way through, because we're creating entertainment. And so that's what we're going for. And these little commercials are just another little taste of that I think is a lot of fun.
Does he have a name?
He does, and I was blanking on the name, but there is a name for him, and I could probably find out real quick. But
I'm just going to call him Artie.
Artie? I don't think it's Artie. It's like Jay or something, or shoot, I don't remember. But he does have a name. It's a real estate agent. If you haven't seen it, find it. It's got to be on our X channel or something.
We're going to do a lot with artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
it's good use.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and
the artwork is still hand built in game.
100%. Please,
where we can use it, something like that. Where we need to to go again and again, and maybe get other people in the team to build them, and then we need the same voice maybe in a few years from now, and you know, people get old and older, grow beards, grow mustaches. Well, this guy hopefully won't.
You grown a mustache
Well,
for this episode?
I tried to.
It's looking good. It's looking good. Your lips are a little blue black though, so
Yeah,
I don't know if you're feeling okay, or is it
no
lack of sunlight?
well, I mean, it's tough on the earth. The earth is dying. We're not getting much nutrition.
It's a malnutrition kind of thing.
Mm.
Well, maybe we can work out a deal. I am the messenger after a while, after
Yeah.
all. So we can figure something out.
Yeah, I might sneak on a boat and come over.
So so what else with the build? We've got a PvP area. Did you
Yes, we do. We have a new part of the map. So we call this the global map. People have already been in the global map. When you're in Kalido and you get on the ship and you go through the cloud gate, that area there we call global map. And in the future you'll be flying your vehicles in and out of there. But at the moment it's public transport. So that hub area that you go into now, when you land, you go in Solace 1, 2, or 3. Well, now there is a medical center in there as well. There's also going to be lifts or elevators that will take you up. I don't think there are there. I've not seen that build yet, so that maybe they are, but in the future they will take you up to the apartments. I suppose if this build has apartments in, then there's only one way to get there. So that must be inactive. I'll have to check that out later on. But in that medical center, don't just come out into that open area. Have a little look around, and there's a little
might find something.
little back cave. Yeah, we're calling it the maintenance tunnels.
It's kind of designed for jetpack PvP.
Once you get into the center of it, yes.
Yeah.
But the ceiling's a bit high. I keep hitting my head when I'm jetpacking. But if you go down the maintenance tunnels, you can go two different ways, and you either pop out in a red area or a blue area. And then when you're in that central area, that is a PvP zone.
So yes, and there's another fun little surprise in this build, which is if you want to go see your apartments that you're about to be participating in the marketplace sale for, you can go see them. However, there's challenges. Did you talk about?
Yes, I'm with you. Yeah. There definitely is challenges. That gets you warmed up. The security droids that people have seen in Kalido, well, they're not the only things that are running around or flying around.
Yeah, so if you can make it to your to the demo apartments, they're not the actual apartment, but they're demos, then you'll get to see them and check them out. But you might find some resistance. So just be ready.
If you're sneaky, you can sneak past them.
Oh, have you done that?
Yeah.
I have not done that.
But then I've also been shot in the back, and I was like, well, who just shot me? So it works both ways.
That's fun. You know, we just keep coming out with the team is efficient. We're getting good stuff done. A lot of the foundation is laid. We've talked about this quite a bit, where with a solid foundation like this, we'll start being able to add things more quickly, more content, more experiences, things of that nature. And that's really without increasing team size, because we're still just kind of really trying to maintain a lean team. We will be aggressively building when the time is right to speed up delivery as we can. But right now, we're still delivering and quite well, quite efficiently. So I'm excited about that. Anything else from this build? Some network fixes and things like that?
There is one more thing from the build, but that's our leak for today.
That is true.
We have actually been looking deep into the server logs as well. So we are working towards after the play test that Copy Board did, we're looking at improving that. There is a few ping tests that's going on as well. So we've added a ping when you play Rumble Ball and Hot Zone. In the little sidebar, you'll be able to see your ping. So if you are struggling, it's worth having a look at what that time is, and that will obviously help us to do some debugging in the future. But yeah, we're definitely looking closer now at the network and the lag, because we're into that kind of optimization now that we've done the frames per second. This is the next logical parts to look at.
I mean, I'm not an expert in this area, but I think it would make sense that it's a challenge to have data, the amount of data. Like if we have to be so focused on performance and getting the size of the data that makes up an art asset or whatever it is, we have to be so focused about performance all the way through the process just so that this can be a functioning, performant multiplayer game. Then it would make sense that data having to travel halfway around the world may not be a great idea. And we've been able to get away with it for a while, but like it seems like
what we're doing at the moment with the replication is we just have two servers. We have one in North America, and we have one in Europe, and
right, and that's what I'm saying is that is very likely a big problem.
Yeah, well, we allow anyone to join any of them. In the future, the matchmaking will only put us in your local server.
Yes,
but then
exactly.
that would stop me playing with you because we're on different servers. But we may have an override. But yeah, at the moment, some people, I mean, a lot of people are actually suffering because of we've only got these two locations. But we're pre-alpha, and there's lots of costs involved with that. And hopefully we were, as we move into alpha, we'll be opening up a lot more servers, and we may have some offerings.
And in the meantime, we're just optimizing as best we can in every other area. So there's only so much you can do. But yes, you're making the very valid point of cost. I mean, obviously we can't have a server running, in 150 locations like that right now. That's cost prohibitive. However, it's something to shoot for, and we know certain things that will solve a lot of these problems.
We can get some basic networking working for local people within the same area, but there's no point in trying to get Europe to work better in North America when we know long term Europe will be connecting to Europe.
Right. But I think let's see what the fixes are and how they go right now, because it's so far, for the most part, it's very performant, and we're always optimizing that. So
what we've noticed where it gets let down is where we have people from really far distances, and their ping time is some are like 1,000, which is technically unplayable, but because they stay in the server, that kind of has an effect on other players. So we're going to do we're going to start excluding some of the really bad ping connections. But usually those are resolved by people just don't play on Wi-Fi. Connect your internet connection in
direct,
go wired
direct,
and you'll get a much faster, more stable connection.
That's a really good point. And that's what anybody that's, if you're Call of Duty or you're one of those players, and you require you need incredibly fast, reflexive to be able to, otherwise you get shot and killed and nailed so quickly.
I mean,
if you're not hardwired in, then it's not working for you.
Yeah, I mean, if we were a true PvP game, your ping time, you'd want it to be something like less than 20. But we're player versus enemy, so we get away with a little bit more. So anything up to 50 is okay. 100, I mean, it's not ideal. You're kind of 100 if you're going from Europe over to America, and anything above 100, well, it's not ideal at all. 1,000, well,
trouble.
I've never even heard of it, but we seem to be getting some.
But the fact that we've got our finger on what it likely is definitely good. But the broader, I was only talking about the broader implications of our current setup earlier, which is, North America and Europe. Obviously, we're going to need to get to a point where we've got large groups of people in both places where you can just have the multiple servers constantly running.
But because they're in there now, and we're probably going to build, we're going to build some of these ping settings and some of the other performance actually into the main menu in a future build. So it'll be interesting for people to be able to share their experiences, and then those will be passed on if you do raise tickets, or you'll be able to help other people. What's your ping time? Oh, right. Well, that probably explains why some people are struggling and not. But the answer to a lot of this is more servers, but we're not there at the moment because we're still obviously building. We're watching every penny.
Yeah. As we should. That's how you make it through. Okay. I think we covered the build. Tokenomics. So we have mentioned a tokenomics paper coming out. It's around 29 pages. And we also have a migration doc coming out very soon. It's like 4 or 5 pages, I think, detailing how the migration is going to occur to Rise, and getting you guys all of those details. That will be coming early next week. The tokenomics paper, we need a final sign off from all the founders on before we release that. We're going to have a meeting with our director of finance on it. And that we also need the migration doc signed off on. And then once we do that, we should be able to let you guys have at them. The reason for all of that. So, remember the early days, Rob, when it was just me and you, or me, you, Jeff, and Ant, and we could get a million things done super quick. And now it's like when you're larger, you want to have the collective intelligence of the team review something because you can improve on it, but it slows things down. So there's always a cost. And so it's like we try to balance quality with speed of delivery. And that's a challenging thing to do. But that's what we want to do. You don't ever want to put a tokenomics paper out there without thorough review, without multiple approvals, and all of that stuff. But I think you guys are going to be incredibly excited about it. It's really solid changes. And for those of you that aren't, okay, we got to move on, right? We got to move on. But I think most of you are going to really like the changes because it really aligns well with moving us forward in a sustainable way, with great utility for the Rise token, huge utility for the Rise token.
I don't see any downsides with it. Yeah, I think it's positive, really, really positive.
Yeah, incredible. Okay, so brings us to questions and a leak.
We can do questions. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have my glasses, so I might struggle to read some of them.
The start of this was funny because I couldn't see anything through my mask, really. I was trying to find the button to click to join you. By the way, we are not in our normal quality video software just because I wanted this background for my costume. So I apologize for the production quality, but hey, it is what it is.
Well, I mean, we are stepping up in some ways because we're adding the new branding up wherever we can. So
that's true.
Yeah, I am hoping this recording is going to come out.
Oh no.
Yeah, we should have tested it. It is what it is. We'll know.
Oh no.
If you're watching this, it worked.
All right. He's about to bring up the leak.
Oh, I thought we were doing questions.
Questions. You're doing questions first. So I will give you a question. This is from Mickey Foxy. Is the whole you respawn in the hospital and as soon as you step out, you get shot and killed again intentional? If it is, I think this will be a turnoff for casual gamers that aren't looking to shoot everything in sight.
Yeah, we're building in the safe zone, so they're not quite there yet. So yeah, at the moment you can kind of respawn and get shot straight away, but the plan is to only have a smaller percentage, maybe 40% of the game that you can actually be shot in. You'll know when you're in kind of like a PvP area, and then some part of the game will be dedicated for PvP. So like the arena that we've now got in the next build, the latest build. We'll have some areas where if you venture into, who knows, somebody could shoot you or not, but there'll also be lore going around. So if you do shoot somebody, then You know, you'll be tagged, and maybe a bounty will be on you. So that'll be a bit of fun and in the game. And then there'll be pure safe zones. But yeah, so the plan is really when you die, you are kind of safe. But we're not quite there yet. We're pre-alpha.
Yeah, it sounds like some. I was laughing only because clearly some community have been sniping people at the hospital.
Well,
So
I was playing earlier with Ant, so people are worried about being camping outside, you know, when they respawn. What
yeah,
I did with him, because we have mod menus, is I actually teleported behind him and shot him. So that's a whole different level.
nice. Whole
You didn't
different level of sniping.
you didn't
You
appreciate
gotta
that.
love it. Um, but yeah, hopefully Rob cleared it up there.
Yeah.
We really want to be appealing to the casual gamer and to those that like PvP, and so there's going to be safe zones like you said, and areas where you do have more friction. There's going to be variety, and that's one of the things that I think where people are going to really love about this game.
And I think
There's a little
something
bit
like
for everyone.
the pavilion or Toledo, I don't think there's I don't think weapons will work there at all. But
Hmm.
we'll have to see. But there'll be entire areas. Yeah, that'll be completely safe.
So this question is from Out is Frit Joff. Otis Frito. Otis. I don't know. Regarding build kits, when this go live to purchase, are these only for a single use apartment, land, or dome deed, or do you just need the POA in your wallet to have access to the kits for any of your POAs?
Who was that from?
Otis Frijoff.
That was easy for you to say. So, yeah. So the way the building kits work is obviously everybody gets an apartment, and you can buy additional kits on top of those. So every apartment comes with about 500 to 600 free assets. But
Mhm.
then if you do buy a building kit on top of it, that building kit you will be able to use in any apartment. So if you've got a couple of them, you'll be able to use them. But the way it works is what the building kit does is that gives you, or want of a better word, it gives you a recipe of some of the items. So let's say you get a cooker. Well, you don't necessarily get that cooker in your inventory. You then have to go and craft that cooker, or you have to go and get the IGC, and then you get a kind of like a, a license or permission to acquire that item. So it's not quite get the building kit, use it straight away. That would be too easy.
Mm, true. Okay. Very good. This one's from Rune of the Knights. I need to understand if we'll be able to use our apartments or lands in Steam. If not, how will we be able to use our NFTs, POAs? Will there be two versions of the game, and will these versions work as completely different games, or will they be connected?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good question, something that we thought about almost from day one. So the way it will work is it will be the same game. It's just you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade within the Steam version. All that happens anywhere, as we've seen on the secondary market. But then when we have trading in game, we will know that you've logged in via the Steam route, and so we will just disable those
Well,
parts.
and
But there will
furthermore, there's
go.
been an extensive review of the Steam terms and conditions,
Mhm.
and a Steam player can still actually go to our website and
Yeah,
buy assets and still use them in game. We just can't offer them in game to Steam players, but
yes.
they could go to a website and get them.
Yeah, and obviously, if Steam update their terms, we will adjust. You know, as it becomes more and more mainstream. You know, when they say yeah, it's green light, then everything will turn everything back on. But yeah, you will be able to you'll be able to access anything that you build. All your land will be active within Steam or not. It's just there'll be a few restrictions
Well, it's
on.
not even going to be in Steam. It's still the same
Well,
build. So yeah, it's just that the players are coming from
yeah,
Steam.
it's how you log in.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, that covers it on the questions.
Okay.
brings us to the fun stuff.
So the leak. So let me see if I can see the right button. So this is this little video. Let's press play and we can talk through it. So what we have here, I think this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Solace 1.
Mm-hmm.
So this character is now gliding their way through Solace 1.
Good job with the graphics there, by the way, using our branding kit.
We branded, yeah.
For any of you influencers out there, we do have a brand kit on the website, so just download it. You can get stuff like that. This hit there. Okay, go ahead, Rob.
And here we go. Now where the land plots are, every land plot now has a different sign. Has a claimed or a not claimed.
Mm-hmm.
And above them there is a little glow, a glowing color, and that glow represents the rarity that it was claimed for. So as we scan the land there, we can see the land plots. You can see they all have a sign on them. And then when we get closer to it, so the commons have white above them. This is an uncommon, that's why it's slightly green. We've got blue for rares. We have purpley colors for legendaries. That one's a common. And mythics are kind of like an orangey. And the not claimed, they're also in here as well.
These signs still look the same, or is these getting redesigned?
No, this is it. This is in game now.
Oh, okay. I thought David was getting something with Mark on these for the look and feel, but I could have been wrong.
He did, yeah. These are similar.
This is the updated.
Yeah,
okay.
These are similar to the ones that are used on the show houses. It's still by the reserves. Yeah.
Cool.
This wasn't the original prototype that we used.
Yeah, I just heard that there was some design stuff going back and forth. Looks great.
So and at night time they look brilliant. So what we're now showing here is this is the website. So we go on the website. In this case, we're on Solace 3. Mm-hmm. I went to Solace 3 because it was really hard in Solace 1 to find a place that's not been claimed, because Solace 1 is like 90, 96, 97% claimed. So what you can do is you can go on the website, look at an address, like in this instance we're going to look for this one. We go into Solace 3. This is now in the game, so we bring up the map in game, which obviously looks identical to the one on the website. We know where that plot is. It's round about there, and then we'll go and discover that plot. So we're looking for a not claimed plot.
Mm-hmm.
We'll skip forward. There's a pre-save video. We'll skip forward a little bit, but it was just over there. And this is what a non-claimed plot looks like. It looks like that in game, so you'll be able to look it out.
It's kind of a cool spot. It's between.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
it's
good views between some rocks.
And
not a bad area. Huh. Very cool.
And there it is.
All right. Well, that's fun, man. I like it.
So I mean, I'm hoping people will go and take a photograph with their land plot, with their little claimed, with their little glow. Definitely visit at night when you see them all lit up at night and you can hover over them. They look amazing.
Oh yeah. It's fun to add to little bells and whistles, and obviously a big bell and whistle is coming later this year. We hope is being able to actually put something on your property. But in the meantime,
this is just temporary.
A nice little feature that we've added. So yeah, good stuff. And I bet you're ready to take that costume off.
I am indeed. I am sweating bullets.
I don't know how you do it, man. It's great. I don't know if this is going to get published or not, but if it does, thank you all for watching and hanging in there with us. This has been Cafe Rise episode 144. go to our website, participate in the apartment sale. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see you on the next one.
Are you going to put your mask on to play us out with?
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
Actually, no. When I took it off, one of the eyepieces.
Okay. All right. Well, okay.
Came unglued.
We'll end it there then.
All right.
Let's find the stop button.